Like my cousin said, I'm black by race but Caribbean by culture. My family resides from the island of St. Martin. It's located in the Caribbean. It's 1,691 miles away from New York City. It's the smallest landmass to be controlled by two countries, France and Holland. Um, with that in mind, being that I'm from such a small island, I had a lot of adversity growing up as far as the way I speak because I've been told that I speak with a either it's sometimes it crosses between a Caribbean accent or it's quote unquote proper English or what they some of my so-called friends who used to say, "Oh, you talk white," and I didn't understand that because that's the way I grew up. My parents were very much about having a good education and making something of yourself. So that's why I was always into books, always reading, listening to all different types of music. I didn't discriminate with anything as far as friends or anything. I've always had a mixture of friends. I noticed a difference once I left elementary school, which was predominantly white, into junior high school. And when I got there, the separation was there. So what I did was one day I attempted to go sit with the African American girls since that's how they identify me, but then they weren't sure. So they said, "Oh, you can come sit with us." And then the way they were acting, I went right back to the table with the mixed group of friends because at the time they were very rude, they were fighting amongst each other, and where I was at was relaxed. Everybody got along. So I went through that, and then high school, I just stayed around West Indian kids or Hispanic kids, a mixed group again. And when I got to college, I even noticed that with the girls that were African American, there was a separation there between the complexion of your skin. If you were darker, you stay with one group. If you were lighter, you stay with another group. It was a separation there too. One thing I noticed when recently was when I went to a job seminar. And when I went there, I asked the supervisor a question. And when I did, they stopped me 3 times. 3 times and asked me where I was from because of the way I spoke. They said, "Oh, well, you speak proper English. Are you from here?" I said, "Yeah, I'm from here. I was born and raised here." "Oh, you can't be from here." So I had to go into explaining, "Oh, my family is from the Caribbean, this and that." And then he turns around, "Oh, well, you don't belong in this office. You should already, I'm going to help you get a job right away because you speak proper English. You sound like you wouldn't cause a problem with anybody." Cause a problem with anybody. Hmm. Because I didn't come across the way other women in the office came across. Hmm. I didn't understand it. So even today, as I started my own cleaning business, and when I do that, I speak to people on the phone. I post ads, sometimes on Craigslist, sometimes just flyers around the place, and I post the ad, and they call me. When they call me, they say they speak to me and they say, "Oh yeah, come this weekend." And when I get over there, they look at me and say, "You're here for," I say, "Oh, I'm this person that spoke to you on the phone. My name is Simone. I come here for the cleaning." And then they say, "Oh, it's like I get a pass because I speak a certain way." And that makes me feel terrible. And, you know, there are African American people, Caribbean American people, whoever, that do speak proper English. And I feel that perception of African Americans only speaking broken English is wrong. I think that everybody should be given a shot because even if they don't speak the way you want them to speak, they might do a better job than you think. So that's how I feel on the matter of being a stereotype because I've gone through that pretty much my entire life.